Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Happy Thursday to you. Taking a quick look here again at Bitcoin, seeing kind of what's going on. We're going to look at the back end data here and just kind of know that there's a lot more shorts entering the market, which makes sense. Bitcoin's pulling back a bit there, and it seems logical for the price to retrace at least a little bit to bounce off a most recent high. Turn support. Okay, we'll talk about that. We have kind of discussed previously about the big picture, but let's jump into the back end stuff here first and just quickly understand a few things here. Liquidation data is pretty stagnant here today so far. Not a whole heck of a lot for shorts or longs. We can see whales are still very active, of course, typical Monday through Friday stuff. When it comes to longs versus shorts, we do see a larger amount of aggregated, shorts on the delta, basically just implying that for the most part, we're seeing people more so short oriented than long oriented today. Okay, so just friendly advice there. Shorts are a little bit more in play at this point. Let's take a quick look here at Bitcoin, kind of see what's going on here for the last 7 days, and just generally get perspective on open interest. We can start to see, of course, still the same amount, about 42,000 there, and of course the newer levels, we got a lot more open interest, and generally at about 44,000. It's pretty much the same as yesterday. Nothing's changed there, honestly. No crazy realities there on that one. Let's go ahead and adjust this here really quick and just get perspective here as well. We see a lot more shorts entering the market now, as we can kind of see here based on liquidation. So if you look at this 45,600 range, more people are feeling confident with short positions now that the price hasn't increased and broken through that most recent high, about 44,500. Okay. So we got that. We got some recent longs here at about 42,250. So those are the two price points, 42,250, as well as a total of about 46,600. I apologize, 45.6. I can't speak today. I apologize for that. But yeah, you get the gist, right? 42.2 and 45.5. Those are the two ranges where we see the most amount of liquidation potential. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind there, okay? Definitely something worth understanding. So we can see the last few hours have been pretty positive here overall. Market's responding well too. Altcoins are doing very good. Solana, I'll cover that here next. Ethereum specifically, this is an important thing to recognize here. When Ethereum does really well, contrary to Bitcoin, or complementing Bitcoin, if you will, if it's like 2 to 3x of Bitcoin, that usually means altcoin season is on the horizon. Now, you probably could say that alt season is already started because it's been going crazy, but it could even go crazier once Ethereum takes off. So just some friendly advice on that one. Okay, so we're going to look at here quickly, just to jump into the daily time frame. Kind of quickly note here that disregard this arrow, that's for the 4-hour time frame, but the stochastic RSI is starting to swing down. That gives us the confirmation that we've kind of lost our momentum to the upside, and there's potential for the price action to continue to pull back. We can also see stochastic. Of course, we talked about that, the regular traditional RSI, and of course, money flow index. Those are both kind of coming down as well. All natural things when the price has been overextended for so long. I mean, you got to recognize that we've been at 80 for for a few days, and it's just kind of normal, right? It's a weird thing, but it is standard in these situations. Now, when I point this arrow here from yesterday on my playout chart, it was regarding the 4-hour MACD divergence. So this kind of gave us the indication the price action was going to continue lower, which it has. Again, I didn't open any shorts or any longs on Bitcoin. I'm just kind of waiting for the price to potentially pull back even further so we can get a better entry. But right now at this point, we're kind of in between those levels. We got a resistance at somewhere in the 44,500 range, and the price could pull back all the way as low as 42,500. That's kind of like the tentative support we have based on larger Fibonacci retracement levels. That said, MACD is telling us we could continue lower, but if we look at stochastic RSI, we're starting to lose that momentum. We could start to shift and swing upwards. RSI is coming down, but money flow index is still high. It's extremely beneficial. That's a very good sign, just letting us know that volume is still in play and that we haven't lost a tremendous amount of volume in the last couple of trading days here. Okay, so good stuff there in that sense. Just know we have somewhat of a gap here in volume between 42.4 and 43.3. Okay, so just to note here though, 42,000 even is a pretty solid potential support level just based on most recent highs. So the price comes down, we could see a little bounce off that little level. And again, this blue line here at 42,500 is a key Fibonacci retracement level. That is 0.5 fib on a larger time frame from 2 years ago until most recent. Okay, so that's a pretty significant just level to pay attention to. Okay, all right. So being above that is positive. Let's take a quick look at the hourly and wrap it up here for you. Also, too, before we get going here or before we finish, do me a favor, hit the like button, help us grow the channel. Definitely, get this in front of more people. It really would help a lot. But here's something you want to recognize too on the lagging span. We are above the cloud, which is great. It's actually working the upper lead as a nice little support level. Okay, so that's fantastic. Conversion line is below the baseline though, so we don't have any momentum yet, and the lagging span's not free and clear of price action. So in a perfect world, the lagging span does one of these, right? And then the price continues to do one of those. And at that point, we'd want to consider a long position. Okay, because right now it's a little premature because the price count is coming up here for establishing a lower high, and it's essentially parallel with the most recent low. So until we break free from that range, there's no reason to really take a trade. Okay. Again, if you're the buy the dip kind of person, you're probably doing just fine. But once more, that is not the kind of dip you want to buy. You want to be very careful with trading this coin right now, in my personal opinion. I do think we still have more potential for 47, 48K than we do low 40s, but we got to respect the fact that it could still continue lower here. And while we're in the cloud or just barely above, that still isn't enough confirmation for me personally. All right, so that's kind of where we're at there. You tell me, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen here? And also, too, if you're part of our community, congrats to our members here. Our Premium Plus group is taking some good profits. Solana, nice little 20% there. We got Matic 12%, 36% from Matic. A handful of others, too. Ethereum as well, we're taking some nice profits on along there. And then, of course, with our traditional premium group, we took 57% from ARB with a nice little swing trade there. Previous Chainlink trade here, that was actually a short. Down to 30%, we caught our target to that low 15 range. So again, congrats on that. And if you were curious about that, feel sure to watch my Chainlink video from yesterday to kind of describe what went into that trade. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And of course, if you haven't already, jump on over to Bitunix. Phenomenal exchange. No KYC, no VPN required. Our community is working very well with them. Thank you again, Bitunix, for an awesome opportunity to benefit my members. Use my link below. You'll qualify for those benefits and future trading competitions. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.